Hello and welcome back to Superstar 10s. Before we start, hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Here we are with top 10 thriller movies of 2021. 10. Lucky. Among the few, expected and popular titles are the most acclaimed thrillers of the year in many small movies that fans may have missed. Lucky, one of those overlooked films, tells the unique story of a woman whose house is attacked by a dangerous man every night. When she can't help to escape the situation, she takes matters into her own hands. Critics found that the movie blended the thrills of the genre with some sharp social commentary in effective ways.
That situation
sure is scary. Very. I'm sorry, did I come at a bad time? I tried to call.
There's no rationalizing it. There's no saving us. So get used to it.
9. Old Henry. This genre isn't as popular as it used to be, but in recent years there have been some great westerns, showing that there are still possibilities for these types of stories. Old Henry is another outstanding entry into this genre, starring Tim Blake Nelson as a farmer. When his quiet life is invaded, his deadly past is revealed. Combining intense elements of the thriller genre with the classic feel of a western, Old Henry surprised a lot of critics. They pointed to Nelson's solid lead performance and the simple story as reasons the movie succeeds. 8. The Novice. The small movie The Novice proves that thrillers don't have to have complex plots to tell an intense story. The grounded story follows a college freshman who joins her school's book team and embarks on a relentless journey to challenge her physically and emotionally. First-time filmmaker Lauren Hadaway wrote and directed the movie, which many critics called a triumphant debut. It was also praised for its thrilling and disturbing character study, which viscerally examines obsession. 7. The Tragedy of Macbeth. There are countless adaptations of William Shakespeare's plays, both well-known and lesser-known, but Macbeth's tragic talent is undeniable. Joel Cohen wrote and directed this latest version of the play, starring Denzel Washington as Macbeth and Frances McDormand as Lady Macbeth. Instead of going for a more epic feel as some adaptations have, many critics appreciated Cohen's lean vision, which simplified the storytelling. Washington's commanding performance was also highlighted as a must-see role for the iconic actor. 6. Judas and the Black Messiah. It's no wonder that Judas and the Black Messiah, who were big hits at last year's Academy Awards, received critic praise this year. It tells the gripping true story of the FBI's attempts to take down Fred Hampton, the charismatic leader of the Black Panther Party. Daniel Kaluuya's powerful Oscar-winning performance as Hampton was the standout aspect of the movie for many critics. They also called it an electric account of the historical story while speaking to issues that are very much relevant all these years later. 5. The Boy Behind the Door. Young children rarely see the story-leading thriller, which is one of the reasons why The Boy Behind the Door is just as fierce. It follows two young friends, Bobby and Kevin, who were kidnapped and taken to a strange house. When Bobby manages to escape, he stays behind to help his friend. The Cat and Mouse movie was another winning debut in the thriller genre from directing duo David Chardonier and Justin Powell. Critics found it to be an incredibly effective thrill ride that will also please horror fans with its edge-of-the-seat story. 4. Pig. In one of the biggest surprises of the year, Pig took a strange premise and turned it into a riveting and unexpected tale. Nicolas Cage stars as a reclusive man living in the woods with his truffle-hunting pig. When the pig is stolen, he goes on a desperate mission into a seedy underworld to get it back. Cage gives one of his best performances according to most critics, and the movie itself doesn't squander his talents. It was called a unique odyssey that has beautiful things to say about love and loss. 3. Seven Prisoners. The best thrillers of the year also highlight some international movies that fans might not have been aware of, such as the Brazilian movie Seven Prisoners. The movie follows a young man named Mateus who leaves his rural home for a job in the city, where his boss proves to be a corrupt and dangerous man who forces Mateus to face some hard decisions for his survival. Seven Prisoners is another thriller that pleased most critics with its ability to address social issues while still delivering on genre expectations. It was seen as a hard-hitting and grounded story with sharp storytelling. 2. My Heart Can't Beat Unless You Tell It To. Vampire stories have often been a part of the thriller landscape, and My Heart Can't Beat Unless You Tell It To finds another unique way of approaching this kind of tale. It focuses on Dwight and Jesse, who care for their chronically ill brother by providing him with the human blood he needs for survival. The haunting and unsettling story was a hit with many critics who found it compelling despite sometimes being hard to watch. The gripping nature of the story leaves audiences with a thought-provoking and unique experience. 1. Azor. Another international movie ranks as the best-reviewed thriller of 2021. Azor tells the story of a private banker who travels to Argentina to take over for his partner who disappeared while on the job. As the man attempts to understand what happened, he is drawn into a complex mystery. Critics were very impressed with the movie's slow-burn approach to telling its complicated story. Many found it to draw in the audience gradually and hold on tight as more of the mystery is revealed. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any amazing video from us.